You know, one of my favorite gigs, not just yours, but in general, was when I saw you perform with Spiritual Unity. Is that project still going on, or was that a one-off thing with Henry Grimes and?
Oh no, that Spiritual Unity sometimes performs in its original lineup, but I'm also doing a lot of touring with, and I'm going to tour next year with Henry Grimes and Chad Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Just the three of you?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Looking forward to that. Maybe we'll return to Ljubljana at that time as well.
I'm not sure whether we're playing Ljubljana, but I hope so.
Mm-hmm. So maybe can you tell us about some other projects, new projects you're involved with?
Excuse me. Yeah, this year I've done a couple of new things. I just finished. Well, first of all, tonight I'll be playing a lot from my solo record,
Silent Movies.
Silent Movies, and well, people who, I don't know, maybe you could, if you could, I don't know if you will be playing tracks to
probably,
go along with this interview.
Yeah.
You know, it was misunderstood as a record of a Filmworks CD, which it wasn't. It was really less than music for film. It was a kind of an attempt for the pieces to be little films.
Mm-hmm.
A kind of there's a phrase of Nietzsche's the translation of spheres. Something a kind of music that also is somehow spatial or visual.
Can you tell us maybe a bit more about the repertoire? Is it going to only be this stuff from Silent Movies? Or
no, it's I never have a set list. I just go up there and I play whatever comes into my head. But it's usually been a bunch of stuff from Silent Movies, and then things I've played in the past and things I've never played. And I also have been working on some excuse me, on some pieces of I transposed a John Cage organ piece called Some of the Harmony of Maine for guitar, and I've been very happy with that, so I'll probably do some of that.
Oh, excellent.
And that came from an earlier project that I did last year called Caged Funk, in which we did in which I did a program of the music of John Cage for funk band, which was an insane concept and one that I'm not at all sure that John Cage would have approved of.
Oh.
But well, he's not around anymore, so
Yeah.
so we did it anyways, and it with some really cool results. Bernie Worrell played on.
We could hear one of his compositions, I think, unwritten compositions, performed by Zeitkratzer. Do you know them?
Oh, yeah.
They were here on Tuesday. And so, yeah, you were talking about this interpretation of like John Cage, but you also interpret other musicians. How do you choose songs you want to interpret or rework?
Well, usually I can listen to something and I hear right away if there's something I can do to mutate it. You know what I mean? I like to do stuff that I have a particular reading of. Sometimes it comes from the lyric, even if the song is, even if I don't sing it. If the song has a lyric and I'm reading it in a different way, then that's cool for me. And sometimes it's purely musical.
Excellent. So just not to keep you for too long, maybe one last question. Do you prefer or do you find it more exciting or more enjoyable to perform solo or with other formations, or it depends?
It totally depends, I mean, solo on a good night, it's can be really great, because well, the band is always tight.
Right. Okay. So thank you for your time and answers.
Intervju Radia Študent.